A girl is bathing in the clear river water. Suddenly, the girl is choked and pushed into the water, with one leg tightly controlled. She desperately tries to pull the chain around her neck, but it's useless. After a desperate struggle, the girl's legs both calm down. Then, she floats away with the current. The woman picks up a stone and starts smashing the chain, shouting hysterically. The boy pressing on her back hears something wrong and starts shouting the girl's name. The woman who broke free from the chain returns to the shore, first putting on some clothes. She picks up a machete and walks towards the boy, but doesn't kill him or rescue him. Instead, she takes off her boots. Since the shoes are too small, no matter how hard she tries, the woman can't put them on. The boy helps by chopping off the shoe tips. The woman then uses the machete to chop the shoes until she can finally wear them. The boy pleads with the woman to take him with her. The woman looks at the boy but turns away without a word and leaves. Why was the woman tied up in the jungle? Why did she cruelly kill the girl? And why is she unwilling to take the boy with her? The story takes place in the jungles of southern Colombia. Due to years of war, the economy here has collapsed, and the main income comes from kidnapping foreigners for high ransoms. Due to years of war, there are fewer and fewer teenagers. Many minors join militia groups to survive. These 8 blindfolded children playing ball are messengers of a militia squad. They come over from time to time, not only to train them but also to bring greetings and supplies. This time, he brought a cow to provide nutrition for the children. But the messenger tells them that the cow is borrowed and must be treated well, and returned in its original condition, so they can borrow other things in the future. Treat the cow like you would treat the doctor. The doctor is an American they kidnapped. To show their kindness to the hostage, every time they record a video, they first clean up the doctor, set up a canopy, and let the doctor smoke and read the newspaper. After recording the video, the messenger rides away on a horse. The children start laughing and playing, pinning Rambo to the ground and whipping him. They also ask the doctor to join them. It turns out today is Lambo's 15th birthday, and this is how they celebrate. The lady is the beauty of the team, and Aling is the team leader. The two are in love and plan to get married. The team members cut down a big tree and work together to build a wedding house for them. In the evening, they imitated adult ceremonies like playing house. They were as excited as monkeys, jumping around the fire. Firecrackers and smoke bombs were used as celebratory fireworks. The cow was covered with glow sticks and ran around in panic. The next day at dawn, Agu, still unsatisfied, kept shooting around. Suddenly, team leader Aling noticed something was wrong. It turned out the cow had been hit. Aling went up and gave Agu a beating. The cow soon stopped moving. A boy with a face injury was digging a hole, while several armed children watched. Once the hole was deep enough, the team leader asked him to hand over the shovel. He was really going to starve to death because he accidentally hit the cow. Team leader Aling sat silently on a dirt mound. The team members began discussing that the leader might be punished or even face a military court since he was the team leader. The deputy leader, Bigfoot, started howling like a wolf, which annoyed Lambo. The two started fighting, but fortunately, the team members pulled them apart in time. They felt it would be a waste not to eat the beef, so everyone worked together to drag the cow over, hung it up with a rope, and then processed it together. Team leader Aling looked at them, wondering how to explain to the messenger later. With a cry and a gunshot, Aling shot himself, and the team leader was gone. Deputy leader Bigfoot naturally became the team leader. He found Agu in the pit and told him that the team leader had committed suicide. They gathered around the fire to eat roast beef. The Smurf thought it tasted much better than milk. At this point, Bigfoot suggested they should report the situation to the messenger via radio, saying that team leader Aling killed the cow and then shot himself. Lambo said if it was found out that we lied, we would be sent to a military court. Bigfoot said if we don't tell outsiders, no one will know about this. If we say Agu killed the cow, he would also be. Who among you wants Agu dead? The lady was the first to raise her hand. Then, Lambo also got up and left. The lady cried while carrying a long stiff body. We just got married last night, and today you've made me a widow. In the evening, Lambo chatted with the lady by the fire. The next day, when reporting the situation, the lady followed the Bigfoot's suggestion. She said Along accidentally killed the cow while drunk and then shot himself. The messenger didn't say anything. To confirm if the doctor was still alive, they said they contacted the doctor's family. After a conversation, the doctor went back and happily danced against the wall. After burying Captain Along, they divided his supplies. At this time, the messenger informed them via radio that enemies had appeared nearby. Unit 3 is on the way to support. In the evening, with the sound of an explosion, the battle officially began. The mobile unit was hit by the enemy. They are retreating this way. The team members were both excited and nervous, as none had experienced real war before. The Swedish girl was taking care of the doctor. Let Bush be hit by his falling debris. The Swedish girl complained, saying it was all the doctor's fault. Otherwise, he wouldn't be staying here. Suddenly, there was a loud noise behind them. After the smoke cleared, the doctor was comforting the Swedish girl. After a night of fighting, although the enemy was repelled, their position was exposed. They must hurry. The messenger gave them new coordinates for a new camp in the jungle. That day, the team members were playing in the water. The Smurf on guard was curiously watching them. The doctor took the opportunity to slip away. By the time the Smurf realized, the doctor was already gone. The secretary wanted to report to the messenger, but Bigfoot smashed the radio. "We don't need to report to anyone now. We are an independent organization. The doctor is ours now." Bigfoot told the Smurf to find him quickly and warned him, "If you can't find the doctor, don't come back to the organization." The woman was pinned to the ground by several people and had an iron chain locked around her neck. It turns out the woman was their hostage. She ran away yesterday when they weren't paying attention, first walking along the river to avoid being tracked by footprints. He jumped into the river again and drifted for a while. As it was getting dark, he was so cold he couldn't stand it anymore, so he returned to the shore to replenish some nutrition. At night, he held a machete and continued forward, but the mosquitoes in the jungle at night were really too much. He put on a shirt and a plastic bag on his head, but still couldn't sleep due to the bites. Soon, it started to rain heavily just as he was being frozen and shivering. Suddenly, a wound appeared on his back. The next day, after dawn, he crawled out of the mud. While walking on a suspension bridge, the Smurf suddenly appeared in front of him. Turning back, Lambert also blocked the dragon chaser. After being taken back to the camp, he was locked up. Seeing the doctor's pitiful appearance, Lambert couldn't help but cry. At night, they gathered around the bonfire to celebrate, making Lambert play the beast while others acted as hunters. The next day, before they got up, they had already arrived here. They first subjected them to trainer punishment. When everyone was exhausted, they were made to point out each other's recent shortcomings. Initially, the comments were trivial, but Bobo said the Smurfs let the doctor escape. The Smurfs said it was Agu who killed the cow. Bigfoot also said we are now an independent organization, and the doctor belongs to us. The messenger didn't lose his temper. He told Bigfoot, "I raised you, made you my son, and the team leader. You need to come with me to report to the highest commander. I will support you." Then, the two of them set off by boat. Bigfoot, fearing severe punishment, dealt with the messenger halfway. Bigfoot returned to the camp. The Smurfs were tied up for informing. From that day on, Bigfoot completely changed. He painted the team members all over and started robbing passers-by in the jungle, then burned their vehicles. They even took down a helicopter that came to search for cards. In the middle of the night, Blue Demon wanted to untie the Smurfs, thinking they would eventually be killed by Bigfoot. Before the Smurfs' ropes were untied, they were discovered by Lady from the professional class. Lady didn't say anything, and Blue Demon took the opportunity to run away. The team members searched all night but couldn't find Blue Demon. At this time, Lambert discovered a method. While checking supplies above, he was caught by a man. Then Lambert was taken back to their home, where they not only made him a delicious meal but also at night take him to watch TV together. At this time, everyone continues to search for the Bluebo actor, leaving the Swedish girl alone to watch over the doctor. While the two were bathing by the river, the opening scene occurred. The doctor ambushed the Swedish girl from behind, and after taking off the Smurf's boots, he didn't release the Smurf but left with the luggage instead. On the other side, Bluebo just woke up. By this time, Bigfoot had already found them. The male and female hosts were shot dead directly. Bigfoot and Peng Peng quickly chased after them. The tree woman who came later found the three children under the bed. The three of them quickly chased through the jungle. Bluebo jumped directly into the rapids, and Peng Peng followed closely behind. Bigfoot watched from the shore for a while, estimated that the two were in danger, and turned around to leave. The two went downstream in the rapids. At the end of the movie, Bluebo was washed ashore, luckily spotted by a helicopter, and rescued onto it. The movie ends here. The film mainly tells the story of a group of children whose organization gradually spirals out of control after a cow is accidentally killed. This can be said to be a good movie hindered by its title. Whether it's the scenery or the post-editing and soundtrack, it can be considered a fine piece of work. Alright, if you want to see more movie reviews, please follow me. Bye bye.